This is the second plastic model kit from Masaki Apsy and huke and obviously Good Smile. It is called the Chitocerium VI-carbonia adamas, and that is really hard to say. You can see they are back with the fancy box and spare unpainted head, and this is rather similar to what we had in 2019. The specially designed model features more articulation than we have ever seen before. That's the claim. This tagline was the same with the old release, so I don't think that there are going to be any improvements over that one. As I said in my last video, she may look like a human, but is actually a fragment. The Chitocerium is a phantasmal realm, a distant daydream. It creates and is protected by these fragments. The fragment and the armaments fit perfectly within the hexagonal box, which is called her folder. I think that this is the same design as before. There are 4 faceplates included, one with one eye covered, a blue-eyed face, a purple-eyed face, and a closed-eyes face. All parts are pre-painted and coloured. Extra details can be added with the included decals, but I really can't see where they would go, to be honest. The manual shows one of these placed on her chest, but not much else, so for now I've left these off. She can fold up and go inside the box with her shield, and obviously she has been designed with this in mind. Talking about the shield, it's not the sturdiest thing ever. The joints are rather flimsy and I had trouble getting it to stay together, and in fact it is glued in this place, even though that doesn't affect it being able to be folded up. That's not really a big issue. The main focus obviously is the fragment herself, and they made her really well, with great pre-painted parts and good flexibility. However, I did find the hands often fell off. Actually, it's hard to pose her sometimes, and makes her look a bit clunky. In the manual it does say that you can change the joints from soft plastic to hard, and so maybe this would have made a difference. Her skirt is nice and flexible, and so is the helmet cage thing on her head that allows you to have her shielded or exposed. Actually, this back piece doesn't attach to her, it attaches to her stand. So I like that because it means it's not going to keep falling off all the time. You get the really nice coloured instruction manual, and it's really clear how to put this thing together. As kits go, this is great because you're really making what you see in the pictures. No added detail or painting is needed to make it look any different. Obviously she can do the splits and pretty much anything else. It's just, as I say, it's like she's not ever looking very natural. I admit this is because I'm not the best at posing things, but sometimes it's just difficult to even have her standing upright. To put her in the box, you have to obviously make the shield smaller. You can do this by switching the top and bottom bits round and folding it in on itself. It has a handle on the other side, so you can have her holding it, even though the joints on her hands are a bit weak for that. But the harness at the back, which has these octopus-like arms, will allow you to have it posed without her holding it. Same goes with the gun. The gun also folds round in 2 places, and that allows it to go in the stored mode. I don't see why you'd really want to have her in the store mode if you're going to just not be able to see her, because you can actually close that whole box. So overall, I love the look of this thing. I love how it has great details and all that, but it is hard to pose. And that's not totally me just being horrible at it, but that was my impression. So yeah, I like it. I just think it looks cool. It's a great idea. I don't know too much about that backstory line though, it's a bit crazy, but yeah, as Good Smile goes, it's rather a nice kit, and I would definitely check it out for yourself. Thanks a lot.